Hi, good day, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to teach you what you can do if you are a musician, if you are a singer, if you are a public figure, if you talk in public, if you are a politician, anything that has to do with focus. This is going to help you. This video is particularly for you. So if you are watching this at the moment, if you have someone who sings, if you have a family member who is into music, who is into, uh any sort of things that involves talking to general public, this is for you. And I want you to like this video so that it can be recommended to others. Make sure you like, you share, and you comment. uh this particular spiritual tip is very simple, and I've been planning to post this since last year, but someone who is a subscriber and a very good person to me, asked for this. I said, and I promised to post it, and here I am today sharing it with you. And for this tip, you are just going to need two items. And but before we go to how does it work, how this thing work, I would like to discuss what we mean by this particular spiritual work I'm sharing with you today. This thing is called voice sweetener. It is called Africa voice or spiritual voice sweetener. So it's a situation whereby you make music and people don't just love your voice whenever they. It's not about auto tune. It's not about no matter what you use. It's about what you are communicating to the general public, what they are hearing. You understand? And this kind of spiritual work are just some enhancements you need to boost your career, to boost whatever you do in terms of music. So because you only listen to what you love. Yes, that is it. We as human, we listen to what align with our spirit. You understand? So if you are singing, no matter how talented you are, if people don't love your voice, it's not about how talented you are alone. You need this kind of enhancement to boost yourself, you know, to raise your career. You understand? So because you sing out, you want people to listen, you want people to dance to it. It's not about how well you constructed the music, but how well it sounds in people's ears. You understand? So that's why you need this. And then you are going to need just two, or let me say three items for this, which I'm going to list in this video today. The first and the most necessary items which you are going to need for this is known as crayfish. So you are going to buy a white crayfish. We have two types of crayfish, but for this particular one, you will get the white one, those smaller white one, dried or smoked crayfish. Dried crayfish, you are going to buy, like if you are in Nigeria, you can get it at the market for like just say 100 naira, which is equivalent of let's just say 1 cent or 2 cents in the US dollars. You understand? So, and as low as $1, you can get enough of this crayfish that will be enough to use. So you are going to buy white crayfish. This white crayfish they sell at the market is what you are going to need. So when you get this crayfish, you are going to get like it's not going to be so much, just any little amount you can buy. So like 100 naira or 200 naira own. Now, when you get that crayfish, you are going to need a very important item, which is rosary pea leaf. There's something we call ewe or missing, and I've made several videos about this leaf. I told you how important it is, and here today I'm sharing another one. So you are going to need this leaf we call ewe or missing. It is known as rosary pea or crab eyes. Some people call it crab eyes. I made some videos about it. You should be familiar. This is known as crab eyes leaf. That leaf is what you need, not the crab eye itself. The leaf of the crab eyes. And one thing about to know the original leaf, because for some people that will want to buy that leaf, the only way you can know it is by when you buy that leaf, you can take a little from it and chew it. You will discover it tastes sweeter in your mouth. It will taste more sweet in your mouth. So that will tell you that's original leaf. So original leaf of rosary pea you see, all those crab eye, the leaf used to be very sweet. So you are going to get that leaf. It is known as ewe or misi in Yoruba. So now this is called crab eye rosary pea. You can see it here. You can search Google for clear pictures and clear explanation. Okay. Now you are going to need all of these items. And how are you going to do it? So you are going to get a blender, anything, just to grind the crayfish into powder, white crayfish into powder. Then you are going to buy original honey. I used to say it. If you want to do this and you want to get a perfect result, just make sure you get all the certified ingredients, because most of the time the problem we have is not about the spiritual work itself, it's about the ingredients you use. So if you are going to the market to buy all of these things I mentioned and you're going to get a perfect result, make sure you do it as I prescribe. I'm sorry if I'm cutting you off, because this video I made recently, someone still have the gut to message me and say, can he use, you can check under the comment of this video to see I'm not lying. The person still commented that, can he use I made the video and I explained that they use honey, weed leaf, weed leaf and honey, and to mix some soap. The person was asking if he can mix it with his cream. What kind of question is that? It's not, I'm not using you for experiment. These are what we've tested. These are how we were taught all these things. We were taught we should do it this way. If you make a single mistake, the thing is not going to work. So if we make video like this and you decide to turn it over to twist it somehow to your taste, that's on your own. And the result you get, it is for you. So all these things have their rules. And I want to quickly add this. You see, every spiritual ingredient are like a wire, life wire. There are some that shouldn't touch each other. There are some that should be like negative and positive. You should not let it touch. If they meet in a spiritual work, it will give you a result you will not like. Some, if they meet, they will give you results you like. And that's why you should be careful with what you watch online with no explanations. You understand? Some people will just make video, no explanation, and that's the kind of people you would like to watch. So if you don't get explanation, you make mistake, it will be a lifetime problem for you. So just follow it. Now, if you grind that crayfish very well into powder, then you are going to grind, it is better you get a dry leaf of that rosary pea. So if you're going to buy that leaf, dried one is okay. And if you buy a fresh one, you can keep it, you can dry it for some time under the sun before you use it. Now this is how you are going to do it. You are going to grind the crayfish separately, grind the leaf separately into powder, grind it into powder separately. You can use a stone, you can use a mortar and pestle, anything to grind that two ingredients. After grinding them very well, you can even filter it, you can sieve it, just get out the powder. Mix the same quantity of that leaf with the quantity of that crayfish. Mix both together very well. Mix it, then get a very a clean white container, get it, then put this powder you mix into inside the container. Okay, when you put this powder into the container, you are going to get original honey. Yes, original honey, natural, original honey from bee itself, not the one that is sold in the supermarket, or you know go and buy original honey to get a perfect result for this. Then you are going to pour some of the honey, like depending on the quantity of what you grinded, is will be the quantity of the honey you add to it. Then you are going to pour the honey on it. Use your middle finger to stir it very well. Use your middle finger to stir everything very well. Then you will be licking it in the morning, or most especially if you are going to studio, if you are going to public to talk, if you are, anything that has to do with, and it is particularly for people that makes, if you are a pastor, if you are a imam, if you talk to the public, you want people to love your voice, they want to listen to you, you should be doing this. And if you are kind of content creator like this, you can as well use it. But it's particularly, we normally do it for musicians. So but anything that has to do with communication, you want people to love your voice, if you are using this, I'm not saying you should not work on your craft. You should work on your craft, on your music. But this kind of thing is an enhancement that will boost it, people to listen to your voice. No matter what you sing, they will just love it. So this is for you. And if you watch this to this moment and you want this to be working for you, make sure you like this video and share and comment. Give credit to whoever deserve it. So if you if you want it to be working, make sure you share and like and comment. Thank you so much. You can prepare it for someone who is a relative and a musician. My name is Ifajimi Fakayode. Thank you for watching. I still remain your spiritualist. Next time I will be sharing another one. Remain blessed.